Hey JTT Family, it's JMP and I am back with another one of my random thoughts. Hey, okay, listen, first of all, it's the snow day. It's snow day number 2. The kids are still out of school. The roads are icy. It is cold, so don't mind me. I am comfy, okay? I am relaxed today, okay? So, I'm just back with one of my random thoughts. And y'all, I think I may be an overprotective parent. I might. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments, okay? So, I have come to realize that my oldest son is growing up. He's growing up and I love it, but I don't like it type deal. So that's kind of what I feel about it. I have some mixed emotions. And I knew I was going to get the question one day of, can I go over to my friend's house? Can they come to our house? And, normally as a toddler, you'd be like, oh, no. But he's not a toddler anymore. He's a whole child. He's a kid. He's 5. So, yeah, I got the question the other day, could he go over to his friend's house that he has made in the neighborhood to play? And I instantly froze. I froze because I was like, oh, he really wants to go to somebody's house. And I had to tell him no, not today, because one, I just met the parent of this child and they seem, nice and everything. But have to have some type of personal relationship with you to entrust that you're going to take care of my child. So anybody that knows me. My kids are always with me. So, yeah, y'all let me know if I'm being an overprotective parent about this, because I feel like I may be parenting like my dad a little bit, because I remember when I was younger, I wanted to go over to people's house and play, and I wanted to have sleepovers and stuff like that. And it was a very slim chance my dad would say yes. My mom would be okay with it, but ultimately decisions like that, it fell on my dad. So most of the time the answer was no. And now that I am older, I'm grown, I have kids of my own, I think back of my childhood like that, and I realized most of everybody came to my house. Like me and my sisters, we all had everybody come to our house. They would stay the night at our house. They would come and play at our house. Like, our house was the house to be at. And my parents would just, welcome just about every kid that came. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be that type of parent. I'm not sure. Because I realized over my adult years that I really don't like too many people over at my place, which is surprising because I thought I would. The child came in the house with my oldest son, and he wanted to kind of, just see our place and what it looked like, just being a kid. And I was instantly like, no, you got to stay in the living room. We're either going to be outside or we're going to be, up here in the front. And am I wrong for that? Because I do believe in protecting your space. Like, I am the type of person, where I live is my peace. So if I don't have peace in my home, then it's going to be hard for me to be at ease. Like, I feel like where you live, that is supposed to be a place where you feel secure. That's a place where it should be protected. And I know this one was a child, but I don't even let adults come over like that. Like, I don't, like, we have to be close. So if I welcome you to my home, then I trust you and I believe that you're not going to disrupt my peace or anything like that. So y'all, let me know about y'all thoughts or situations on how you deal with this, because it's parenting books out there, but there is no type of parenting book that's going to prepare you for the different things that you go through and different development stages and situations that you go through with your children completely. So how do y'all manage, or how do y'all deal with your, I want to say maybe 5 to 7 year olds or even 5 to 9 year olds that want to go to different friends' houses? Do y'all let them have sleepovers at your house, or do they go over to other people's houses and have sleepovers? I mean, my children have only been to a select people of houses, and also they only stayed with family. So I'm not sure like how I feel about this. Cause like I said, my house growing up, everybody was at our house. Like we had friends over all the time. We had people sleep over all the time. There were different seasons in my life as a kid and teenager where my parents would pretty much take in a child, and for a season, you know, my friends would see my parents as their parents, and they would have conversations with my parents. They would ask my parents for advice. They would come over, and my mom cooking dinner for everybody, and it's just, I'm trying to stay in the lighting here. So yeah, it's just, I grew up like that, and I don't know, maybe right now, because I don't know, y'all help me. Am I wrong? I mean, times are different. I remember we used to go outside and we come home when the street lights came on. We outside in the neighborhood, running around the whole neighborhood. We 3 streets over in the neighborhood, just playing outside, playing hide and go seek, having fun. But these days you can't really do that. Like, you can't allow your children outside unsupervised like that. And I don't allow him outside unsupervised. So I don't know. I guess I'm looking for a different perspective as a parent now, as an adult, as the person responsible for their life. So I don't know. This is just a random thing in my head, and I just want to know how you guys handle these situations and what works for you. Baby steps, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I know when he gets a little older, of course, I probably, maybe not. I need to lie to myself, because again, as a teenager, I didn't really stay over people's houses like that either. So yeah, I got more no's than anything going to people's houses. So I feel like I may be doing the same thing with him, but I don't know. I do want him to enjoy his friends and have friends, but at the same time, I'm just very selective. Yeah. But that's pretty much it. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. Let me know if you're at that age with your children where they want to go to their friends, and how do you handle those situations and stuff like that. Let me know if you think I'm being overprotective. I don't think I'm being overprotective. I think I'm just being protective. Because again, you just don't know what other people deal with in their households. You don't know what other people allow in their households. And that is now that he is getting, or is at that age now where he wants to have friends and, you know, go to people's houses and stuff like that. Now I have to set a new set of boundaries and give him a new set of rules when he's playing with friends and having friends outside. Because, I mean, we ain't been knowing them that long, but, you know, the couple of times that he has been able to play with the kid outside is pretty much in my front yard or whatever, in my front area. We stay in an apartment complex, so it's like pretty much in my front area. And I'm normally outside with him. It was a couple of kids that stayed on the cul-de-sac side of us, and he would go out there and play with them, but there was always an adult, like always an adult outside, whether it was the other kid's mom or the other kid's dad, or I was outside. Somebody that was an adult is always outside with them. So that's pretty much how we go about it out here. But yeah, I don't know how I feel. Y'all let me know. I feel like I started rambling a little bit, but they don't really, not many people talk about parenting can be scary sometimes. Like, I know I'm probably going off my random topic talk, but now that I think about it, it can be a little scary sometimes, like, because you don't know, like, everybody has their own set of rules. Everybody does things differently. And, you know, when you start hanging around other people outside of your immediate family or outside of your family and close friends, period, you begin to adapt different habits. You begin to adapt different behaviors and stuff like that. And it's like, whoa, we don't do that. Mama don't allow that in her house. Their parents allow that, you know? So it's just different things like that. So yeah, I guess I've entered into another phase of parenting. Yeah, I've entered to another phase of parenting. So yeah, that's it for my random talk today. Thanks for listening. Share any advice that you have, or if this video relates to you, let me know how you feel about your kid, what you've done or what you do. Also, if you did relate to this video or you just liked the video, make sure that you like it for me, and then subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe to the JTT family so you can be a part of our community. That's all that I have for y'all today. So yeah, I'll see y'all in my next random talk.